I became a trucker because most of my life I've spent in sales and marketing, whether it was some type of home business or I was actually working for a company in a sales or marketing position. And I got tired of the sort of rubbing elbows with the white collar or pretending that I was white collar or whatever. Now, one may dress and speak like they are white collar, or even have their nice cozy little office like they're white collar, but that doesn't mean that they're necessarily white collar. When I say white collar, I don't have anything good to say about that particular social caste or economic class. For me, it was constantly getting sick of realizing that I was selling a product or service that really wasn't as good as it was made out to be. And, it's just all about profit. And I didn't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I wanted to do something that was a little bit more down to earth. So first I was going to do automotive technology, and I was going to just become a mechanic like my father was. Instead, I wound up as a trucker. It wasn't really about the money for me as much as it was about the lifestyle. I don't have anybody that is really breathing down my neck or watching over my shoulder. And my office is the cab of this truck. I listen to whatever music I want to listen to, or listen to whatever radio shows, or listen to whatever. I have scenery to enjoy, and I've got a good paycheck, and a lot of times I'm really making my own schedule as opposed to consistently getting up at the same time and having to clock out always at the same time at the end of the day. So there's a little bit of variety in what I do, and that's nice. That's a perk. Definitely do not get involved in trucking just because you want to make a lot of money. A lot of money can be made in this industry, but that's the wrong reason. You really must understand that it is a lifestyle choice that you're making. Being a trucker, a long-haul trucker, it is less of a job and more so a lifestyle. You do not get to be home a lot. You have to deal with people that can't drive all day long, and that's because our government here in the United States does not teach people how to safely operate their vehicle in the presence of a semi-truck. They have no idea how dangerous these semi-trucks are, how to safely maneuver around the truck, how to give the truck enough room to turn and to stop and so forth. They have no idea. So in any case, the job is extremely dangerous. It is more dangerous than being a police officer. It is more dangerous than being in the military. And of course, that depends on which military job that you have. But collectively, when you look at the amount of military personnel, the amount of police officers, and you look at the statistics and the amount that die, what your percentage is for survival in the police force or in the military, your chances of survival are much less if you are a trucker. Most people don't know this, and they don't show any respect to truckers, and they just see truckers in movies, and truckers are usually portrayed as brutes, stupid, serial killers, mass murderers, thugs, and so forth, which is mostly a lie. Truckers are just out here. Typically, they're just guys that are just trying to make a living, support their family. That's really what it is. And it is not an easy job. Most do not survive in this industry for more than a year because it's not easy. Now, you will see little old ladies that drive trucks. And you will see, very, very rarely, you will see young, hot women that drive these trucks. But get that out of your head. Do not look at them and think, well, if they can do it, I can do it, it must be easy. Just keep what I said in mind. Most people don't last a year in this industry because it's not easy. It isn't. If you want to become a truck driver, you must be attracted to the lifestyle and really understand what that lifestyle means. And that might mean that you are eating out of cans, urinating in bottles, and defecating in plastic bags because you don't have much of an option. That parking area doesn't have a restroom. So you could maybe take to the woods as well, I suppose, if you want to get bit up by the mosquitoes and everything. In any case, a lot of it's not glamorous. And for that, if you play your cards right, play your cards wisely, then you can make a substantial living driving trucks. Thank you for listening.